Ancient Egypt has fascinated the world for centuries. From towering pyramids to strange hieroglyphs and tales of powerful pharaohs, it's a civilization cloaked in wonder and mystery. Despite centuries of research, archaeology, and speculation, there are still secrets buried beneath the sands of Egypt, secrets that challenge our understanding of history, science, and human potential. We'll explore 5 of the most compelling secret mysteries of ancient Egypt that continue to baffle experts and captivate imaginations worldwide. 1. The Great Pyramid's construction mystery. The Great Pyramid of Giza is one of the most iconic structures in human history. Standing 481 feet tall and consisting of over 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 to 80 tons, it's a feat of engineering that still has no definitive explanation. Built over 4,500 years ago for Pharaoh Khufu, it remains the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still standing. The mystery. How was the Great Pyramid built with such precision and without modern machinery? There are no clear records or blueprints from the ancient Egyptians describing the construction methods. The exact logistics, engineering techniques, and tools used remain largely unknown. Theories. Ramp theories. One popular theory is the use of large ramps to haul the stones. However, the size and design such ramps would require make this explanation highly impractical. The ramps would have to be nearly as massive as the pyramid itself. Water flotation theory. Another theory proposes that the Egyptians used water canals and boats to transport stones from quarries and even lifted them using water power. Lost technology. Some believe that the ancient Egyptians had access to unknown tools or advanced knowledge that was lost over time, possibly even from a forgotten advanced civilization. What adds to the mystery? The alignment of the pyramid is almost perfectly in line with the cardinal points, north, south, east, and west. The joints between the massive blocks are so tight that not even a razor blade can fit between them. Modern architects admit that replicating such a structure today with similar precision would still be a daunting challenge. 2. The secret of the Sphinx's age. The Great Sphinx of Giza is another mysterious monument. This massive limestone statue, part lion, part human, is believed to represent Pharaoh Khufu and is often dated to around 2500 BCE. Yet, not all experts agree on this timeline. The mystery. Some researchers and geologists argue that the Sphinx is far older than the mainstream archaeological consensus suggests, possibly predating known Egyptian civilization by thousands of years. The evidence. Water erosion marks. Unlike other nearby monuments, the Sphinx shows significant signs of water erosion, which would require thousands of years of heavy rainfall. But Egypt has been a desert for over 5,000 years. This leads some to propose that the Sphinx was originally carved around 9000 BCE or earlier. Architectural discrepancies. The head of the Sphinx appears disproportionately small compared to the body. This has led to speculation that it was recarved from an even older lion statue or monument. Controversial theories. Lost civilization hypothesis. Some theorists argue that an earlier, now-lost civilization built the original Sphinx long before the pharaohs, and that the Egyptians simply adopted and modified the structure. Alien involvement. A more fringe theory suggests the Sphinx was influenced or created with extraterrestrial help, tying into the broader, ancient aliens narrative. 3. The missing pharaoh's tomb. Where is Imhotep buried? Imhotep was one of the most fascinating figures in ancient Egyptian history. A polymath who served under Pharaoh Djoser during the 27th century BCE, Imhotep was an architect, physician, priest, and philosopher. He is most famously credited with designing the step pyramid at Saqqara, the very first pyramid ever built. The mystery. For such a prominent and revered figure, Imhotep's final resting place remains undiscovered. Despite his elevation to godlike status in later Egyptian culture, he was worshipped as the god of medicine. His tomb has never been found. Why it matters? Imhotep's tomb is believed to be filled with incredible texts and treasures that could unlock long-lost secrets about early Egypt, medical practices, and pyramid construction. Some believe that it might contain a vast library of ancient knowledge, possibly even predating the Pyramid Age. Search efforts. Numerous archaeological digs around Saqqara and beyond have attempted to locate his tomb, but with no success. The continued absence of Imhotep's burial site fuels speculation that it was hidden intentionally or destroyed to protect ancient secrets. 4. The hidden chamber in the Great Pyramid. In 2017, a team of international researchers using cosmic ray muon radiography made a groundbreaking discovery inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, a previously unknown void or chamber located above the Grand Gallery. The mystery: what lies inside this hidden chamber? And why was it concealed? Details of the chamber. The chamber is roughly 100 feet long and situated directly above the central passage of the pyramid. It had gone undetected for centuries despite intense study and exploration of the pyramid. No access points or clear ways to enter the void have been found yet. Speculation about its purpose. It could be a structural element designed to reduce weight and pressure on lower chambers. Others believe it might be an undiscovered burial chamber or a cache of ancient artifacts. Conspiracy theorists speculate that it might house texts or treasures of a lost civilization or even alien technology. Why it's important. The Great Pyramid has been extensively studied, so the idea that it still contains hidden rooms suggests we may only know part of the story. The Egyptian government has been cautious about further exploration, leading some to suggest that more is known than is being shared publicly. 5. The disappearance of Queen Nefertiti. Queen Nefertiti was one of the most powerful and enigmatic women in ancient Egypt. The wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten, she played a prominent role during one of the most unusual periods in Egyptian history, the Amarna Revolution, when Egypt temporarily turned to monotheism under the worship of the sun disk, Aten. The mystery. After 12 years of public life, Nefertiti mysteriously vanished from all historical records. No confirmed tomb, mummy, or cause of death has ever been found. Key questions. Did Nefertiti die young, or did she continue to rule under a different name? Was she secretly the pharaoh Smenkhare, who ruled briefly after Akhenaten? Why would her memory and legacy be erased so thoroughly? Recent clues. Some scholars believe her tomb may lie behind a hidden wall in Tutankhamun's tomb. This theory, proposed by archaeologist Nicholas Reeves, suggests that Tutankhamun's burial chamber may have been an extension of Nefertiti's. Ground-penetrating radar scans have produced mixed results, leaving the theory open but unconfirmed. Why it matters. If Nefertiti's tomb is ever found, it could reshape everything we know about Egypt's 18th dynasty. It may also explain why her stepson, King Tutankhamun, was buried in such a small and hastily prepared tomb, possibly due to the usurpation of Nefertiti's burial site. Final thoughts. The ancient Egyptians left behind one of the most awe-inspiring civilizations in human history. Yet for every tomb uncovered or inscription translated, new mysteries emerge. From the perplexing construction of the pyramids to the enigmatic disappearances of historical figures, Egypt continues to guard its secrets closely. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. They are symbols of how much we still have to learn about human history, ancient intelligence, and perhaps even the forgotten knowledge of civilizations long gone. The sands of Egypt may still be hiding answers. Until they are uncovered, the allure of these ancient secrets will continue to inspire explorers, historians, and dreamers across the world.